And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Assembly Planter. And another giant crate, putting us over 100 million, I believe. Boink. Yes, 107 million. And we have been actively producing time machines. I even got a little star core crafter here, so this spits out, as soon as we hit 10,000 black holes, it spits out 10,000 and 100,000 galactite, making a star core. Once that star core goes in, the time machine picks that up and spits out all of the relevant stuff out of here and makes a time machine automatically. So yeah, it's nice. Now will come a time when this won't even be enough crafting. So one of the things that it's doing is chewing through my galactite quite fast. I'm actually able to make 10,000 black holes before I'm able to make enough galactite to make up for the 100,000 that I'm using. There's another set. There's the star core. There's the time machine. And bingo bango, we have now less galactite. So over here, I've got ourselves some more galactite makers. So if we look, we have the 2 galactites that we have. 10 galactite, no input. 50 galactite, no input. So what I did then is made 10 of these babies, and here's 500 galactite, no input, and now I'm filtering out the biomass because I don't want to deal with it. 500 galactite, no input. Look at how expensive this machine is. Look at this. 7 million plastic, 5 million automatos, like millions and millions of these. Now you know why we are making so many crafter cores. 174,000 crafter cores for this. Crap tons of gold, almost half, or a little over 500,000. Not much galactite though, which is nice. 21,000 compact cubes, which is also why we're making so many compact cubes. But look at that. We don't even have enough crafter cores to make this again. So this is all we get. We get this one machine and that's it. So what I want to do, this all metals right here, if we look, all metals, 50, 10,000 of that, 10,000 of that, 1,000 gold. I think what we're going to do is we are going to edit all metals. And while it's nice, we are going to, first of all, we're going to shift click this. 10,000, 1,000, 10,000. Okay, so what we're going to do, I want this 500 galactite. We want copper. We want iron and gold. We could do 2 crafts of copper in the 20 seconds that we have here. Let's do this. Let's give ourselves a filter. Let's do that. This is going to filter biomass out. Okay, 1,000 gold, 10,000 iron, 20,000 copper, and 500. I think we can do even better than that. Iron, 10,000 iron, no input. I think, yeah, we can do better than that. So there's another iron. Now, gold might be a little hairier here. 1,000 gold, no input. How expensive is that, baby? 1,000, 2, 3. So we can do 3,000 gold, like that. I would have liked to make this 5. That would have been better. But we ran out of crafter cores. So we're going to need to ramp up crafter core production. All metals extreme. And look at the cost of this at 20 seconds. Like crazy. 750,000 gold. 9 million plastic. So our plastic game is going to have to get a little bit better. I mean, we have 48 million, but imagine, I mean, that's what, 6, 7 machines? And we're out of plastic. All metals extreme at 20 seconds. So that's 500 galactite. So shrink this down. we're going to come over here. We're going to shift click that baby and put that in there. And now you can see we're getting a lot of galactite, which is glorious. The other thing I would like to do is take this guy. We're going to put him smack in the middle. Now, you can see the timing on this. 0.2345. What we can do is we can ramp this up. Get this like to a second. Well, let's do it 90. Yeah. Get into roughly a second. Might as well do like 10. That's 150 black holes every 2.3 seconds. Or if we do like 128, that's 30 seconds again. But we're now producing 128 times the black holes in that same amount of time. Which is crazy. I know. 1920 black holes in 30 seconds rather than the 15 black holes in 30 seconds. So, 1920 black hole at 30 seconds. Somebody told me, one of my patrons who play this game a lot, told me to be careful on your timing. Because when you shrink this machine down, it doesn't simulate this machine running 128 times. All it simulates is this number and the any inputs. That's all it cares about. So you do not want your timing to be tiny itty bitty fractions of a second, because you'll get rounding errors in the game simulation speed, because the game runs at so many updates per second in the background. If your machine is crafting faster than that, you're going to be limited by the updates. So get that up and, get your numbers up here, your timing and stuff, and then you should have no problems. 1900 black hole at 30 seconds. This is a no input thing. Now if we go over here, oink. Now look at black holes. Now you can see why we needed this. Because we are going to run out. Boink. As soon as we ran out of galactite. So you know what we're going to do. Boink. And boink. So, let's get this up. Okay. 384,000 gold, 2.6 million iron and copper every 20 seconds, 64,000 galactite every 20 seconds. This is going to be all metals, uber, no input at 20 seconds. Still a fairly expensive machine, but all we did to it is add costs, black holes, and star cores. And you can see 223,000 crafter cores. So we're gonna need some crafter cores. So if we do that, watch our numbers go up. It's glorious, is what it is. It's keeping up with constant star core formation. Even black holes look like there's... Oh, we got a slight, ever so slight loss of black holes. Ever so slight. So now we got to look at crafter cores. Because these babies... yeah, these babies did not do so well. They did not fare very well. And I hate to run this out, but let's see if we can get crafter cores to be no input. That would be nice. We have 1,000 plastic, or 100 plastic, 100 copper, and 50 iron every second. I know for a fact. Let's get one of these and drop this in. just for funsies, right? So 100 copper, 100. So if we just take these out and look at the raw numbers here. You know I have a 10,000 copper. I have 1,000 copper at 9 seconds. So that's 100 copper over 10 seconds, right? 700 plastic. So if I get one of these, right? One of these, two of these. It's kind of like my shopping list here. 1,000 iron, no input. 250 iron. 1,000 iron, no input. Like this. And we want a puller. And we want 1,000 copper. We want 500 iron. And we want 1,000 plastic. Right? That gets us our crafter core. Now if we put this in here, wink. And then 2 of these. That gives us a little extra. Oh, you know what I did wrong? Ooh, another giant crate. Wink. Yeah, sound effects necessary, by the way. What I'm going to do is take this, filter, biomass out. Okay, so this is 15 seconds. And we have 500 extra. So we could do like 4 more crafts. Because remember, this is at every second. So if we have every 15 seconds, we could do... We are limited the moment. If we do 10 more. So that's like 1,000. That's 2,000 and 2,000. And then if we want 15 crafts. My math is off on something. Crafter cores. 15 crafts at 50 apiece is not 2,000. That's 750. $750 iron. Okay, 15 crafts. That should be 1,500. And then 1,500. Right? The crafter core. Yeah. Now, 50, 100, 100. So it's 1,500, yeah. So now I need some more copper and some more plastic, which should be relatively easy. 500 copper cheap, no input. That's perfect. And we only need 100 more plastic. I think my plastic is pretty... Yeah, see, that's 10,000 plastic. We just need another 700. All right. There's a little bit of extra iron. So 15 seconds. That's 50. It'd be nice to get this to 1,000, but I don't really need to. It's a no input crafter. I mean, we could possibly get it. We have the plastic and the iron. We just need another copper. Where's another 1,000 copper? 500 copper, 1,000 copper. So, we make this an even 1,000. This an even 2,000. And this an even 2,000. That's 1,000 crafter cores with a little extra copper thrown in. And a little extra plastic. Okay, so 1,000 compact cube. That's what those are, right? No, crafter core. Crafter core, no input at 20 seconds. Okay. 20 seconds with little extra tidbits thrown in. So shrink that. Look at that. We have 409 time machines. So put this here. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. Now our crafter cores are building. Excellent. And we can grab that. Okay. So we have the uber metals. We have plenty of galactite. We are keeping up. And we have plenty of time machines. So I'm going to turn off my time machine auto conversion. Because now when we start to craft machines that have time machines in them, we're going to need the star cores in order to keep that up and running. So the number of black holes, again, we can take this machine and, again, nest it inside time machines and get even more. We're doing pretty good on our metals, I think. We're actually maxed right now on galactite, believe it or not. I think we're going to want some beefier giant crate production. So I'm going to take these huge crate crafters. Right? Right now we're just outputting a lot of huge crates. And yeah, one huge crate crafter. This is kind of a messy crafter. I really wish I could clean that up a little bit. But it is what it is. So what I want to do, if I really didn't care about like gold and iron, which I really don't at this point, I could filter those out. One huge crate, no input at 20 seconds. So what I want to do is get... Do I have any other ones out here? Galactite. Nope. Still can't... Yeah, I need to... Earth orbs is probably the next thing on my agenda. Huge crate. Really? Great. One huge crate, no input. So there's 10. That would be 10 huge crates every 20 seconds. If we go 20 of these, that would be 1 a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I want to do, actually, you know, let's save a little bit. We are going to filter out some things. Now, we want to filter out iron and gold. Oh, and biomass. Biomass, iron, and gold. So that's 20 huge crates every 20 seconds. And that's only 20 huge crates every 20 seconds. Huge crate, no input at 20 seconds. Shrink. And the reason why I wanted no input on that, or no extraneous things, is I can just take that and put it like this. Or, alternatively, we're going to take you, and we're going to break you, and we're going to break you. Take you and you. Put you here. Giant crate. We're going to do... Well, let's do this. Giant crate. Remember, it's 1,000 of these. Yeah, we actually have to have that stick out. Like that. Because we need a puller. Kind of curious how fast this is going to be. And then I need to give it some galactite. There's 2. I want to make sure so it's, I don't know, about oh, look at that, crafter cores. Boy, that didn't take long, did it? 2.1 million crafter cores. Not bad. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7. So it is a little less than 10 seconds. And the giant crates produce, they need 100. So if we do like 11, and we can tam this down. Maybe even increase that a little bit more. Maybe 15. Let's see if this gets me to roughly 100. Yep. Let's see, one more iteration. Okay, we can shrink it down a little bit, maybe by 1. And that should, and it will build up in here. I'm not worried about that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want are some stars. This one. 500 stars at 30 seconds. Yeah, 500 stars at 30 seconds. Let's grab one of these. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna turn off that 500 stars because we want the shiny crates. Because yeah, I would have to click or hold the mouse button down to process all of those, and if we do this, we have one of these. Shiny crate with a puller. We're going to want 10,000 stars 10,000 stars, 1,000 galactite, and 10,000 stars, 1,000 galactite, and what was that other one? Oh yeah, a huge crate. No, a giant crate. There it is. There's the shiny crate. Why is this not outputting? This should be outputting a lot more than this. Let's do this. Oh, it's outputting them slowly? I don't know why, but... because the shiny crates, it uses them all at once. So you only have to click once, which is nice. It's very, very nice. Why is my galactite out? And stars. Let's get all those processed. Okay, my stars not producing fast enough, believe it or not. I'm producing. Okay, so remedy for that. Um, 64K stars at 30 seconds. There we go. Much better. Now it's finally caught up. And what I can do, you can see 147 million. Boink. 700 million. Glorious. All right. Finally, we have a solution to our storage woes. Not really woes, but you get what I'm talking about. And so this will happily convert every single giant crate we get into what we want. And I think we only need 100 galactite for this, but we might be able to shrink this down by one more. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. We'll have to keep an eye on it. We got plenty of stars coming in. Crafter cores, we got plenty of. Let's see. I think we're going to need... I mean, what are we low on? Low being a relative term. You can see how fast copper and iron built up. Like, they're already maxed. Gold is going up about a couple million a second. Galactite, we could amplify that. We could have a separate galactite, or take this and wrap it in another one. So again, I need some good things to shoot for, like some good goals. We don't need this gold or that, or that, or that. We got some wood being made. Oh, we got 100 wood here, and we got 10,000 wood there. I think I don't think we need the 100 wood as it is. And how are we doing on shiny? We got lots of shiny crates. This is glorious. I could just take this and push it into there, but I needed the puller to be timed to something. Right? I needed that to be timed. So, do we want to ramp up our huge crates even more? That's the thing. We are going to need vast amounts of crates. I think the next thing we're going to want is earth orbs, though. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.